It's Wednesday, February 26, 2025. It's currently 9:16 a.m. This is Aether Sayana Ara. So I just wanted to make another video to say that people are saying, oh, well, you're going through euthanasia. You know, two different celebrities contacted me on AIM plan. Just told me you're going through euthanasia. No, I'm not. I'm not. And I'll prove to you that I'm not. First of all, I'm not guilty of anything. I'm not. And I've already thoroughly proved why I'm in innocence. First of all, I'm not a pedophile. No, I'm not a pedophile. Now, just because children understand how to break and enter into somebody else's home, and just because they know how to use CERN and MITRE weaponization and chemicals and cell activity does not mean that I'm guilty. Because I can prove that Caleb Ross had a cell car minimum. He's on AI video using a cell car so that he can sleep inside of my cervix with MITRE shrunken chemicals. He also murdered cervical infants and cervical men. And he stole secretion from my cervical, from my cervix. He stole that by having access to CERN and MITRE resources and weaponization. And that AI video is available on AI Cloud and AIM Plan. If you would like to see Caleb breaking and entering into my upbringing grandmother's house and eventually trespassing and invading my cervix with MITRE shrunken chemicals and using a cell car and a MITRE shrunken chemical basis and with CERN and MITRE, if you would like to get that evidence, then fine. You know, get military authorization to see the video because I didn't touch Caleb Ross. He's lying. I have the full video of him living inside my cervix, murdering my cervical infants and getting DNA and gene samples and chemicals from my cervix. That's all he did. And he slept inside of my cervix shrunken after flying into it with a CERN and MITRE cell car. And I have the evidence. I can show you him on AI video doing it. I never touched him. I never went anywhere with him. Not only that, I have plenty of AI videos. Of my just being completely alone. Completely alone for over a decade. You know, touching Caleb, and these far-fetched stories are impossible. Especially if you study a real scholar of genetics. Let's say I didn't have AI videos of Caleb breaking and entering into my upbringing grandmother's home and stealing secretion from my cervix by using cell cars and all that. Let's say I didn't have any of that. A true scholar of genetics would know that there is a way to see the cellular activity in a gene and the cellular activity in a rape if it did occur. And you can see the origin. You can see whether they're male and female. You can see whether it's concocted. You can see whether it's dabbed with a hand or with a Q-tip. You can see everything, or if it's from a penis or a vagina, or you can see if it's just concocted with a plastic bag. A true scholar of genetics and forensics would know that Caleb's lying. So even if I didn't have him on videotape concocting chemicals and body innards by having CERN and MITRE weaponization and resources, even if I didn't have that on film with him actually living inside of my body without me knowing it, even if I didn't have that on film, a true scientist and a true forensics person and a true geneticist can see that it's all concocted. And that goes to show the limited education that is available in this country. Is it bribery? You know, what could they be paying you to lie? What could they be? Whatever it is, I'll give you 30 times that. Because that's obviously a fucking lie, okay? Touching a little white boy and then being a teacher. Yeah, right, not me. Okay, I have over 150 kids. Hitler knew about it and just, genocided me pretty much. But then I'm lied on, Vladimir Putin too. He wants a part of my hypothalamus in my brain. I'm not an animal, and I can prove it. Okay, I have, my organs have been thoroughly studied. And then in the interim, different universities figure that they'll take body parts and lie on me. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a prostitute, and I'm not a pedophile. And I am very, very angry that I've been lied on to that degree. Moving forward, Khadijah Bourgeon's son. Okay, Khadijah Bourgeon. She accessed my I Am God Code Corporation money by lying on me. Okay, she lies. She stalks me and becomes a worker at LegalZoom. Okay, where my corporation was filed. Then she lies and says that I raped her son. That's the lie she told. Okay. And there were other upstanding white women, like women that attend the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses in Centerville, Virginia, but also are French Iranian spies, okay, and are higher than thou for some reason. Beyond being Royal CIA, just engaging in prostitution and what have you, but then, running along with lies and defamation. But anyway, Khadijah Bourgeon's son, this is how he gains to say that I raped him. I didn't touch him. This is what he did. And here's the proof. Khadijah Bourgeon's son is on AI radar, breaking and entering into Shirley Myers' apartment. He breaks and enters. Okay. He's on AI radar, entering on his own. I never contacted him. I never did. I never contacted his mother either. I don't know them. I don't have their email, their phone number, their location, nothing. They stalked me while I was a special education teacher in Fairfax County Public Schools for the year, which is another lie where people say that I never taught full-time for the year in that county and that I was only a substitute. That's something else people like to lie about and say that it never happened. But I never touched him. I never did. I never contacted him. Once again, Khadijah Bourgeon's son is on AI radar, breaking and entering into the apartment where I was sleeping in a deep AI sleep. Okay, I was asleep, for the most part. I'm not awake at all, and it's clear. You can access it on AI record and see. On AI video even. And so this is what Khadijah Bourgeon's son does once he gets inside of the room by himself after breaking in on AI radar. He assesses me with his eyes. He looks at me. He gets into the bed. And he takes down my underwear and pants. And then he forces his penis into my anus while I'm asleep and starts to thrust. That's what happened. I never touched him. I wasn't even awake. Okay? I wasn't even awake. I don't even know him. Okay? Then he ejaculated. Okay? And in hatred, takes his ejaculation and innards and puts it all over my jewelry. And all over my jewelry boxes. And all over the carpet. Now, this is all on AI video that he did that. It can be accessed just like watching a TV. Okay, it can be accessed. Get military authorization to see him breaking in on AI radar and on AI video. And rescind Khadijah Bourgeon's money from my corporation immediately. Do you understand? Thank you for listening. Have a good one.